Right, in this video I'm going to go ahead and review these Smartliners I got on eBay. Maybe you've looked at these and you're like, oh, I wonder if they're as good as the Weathertech ones. I really don't know what the Weathertech ones are like, because I mean, I couldn't really afford to buy them, so they're kind of expensive. These were like a cheaper alternative, and they seem to be pretty nice. They seem to fit really nice. They can move around a little bit. Let's look at the bottom of them. I'll show you what they really look like, because you look on eBay and you don't know what you're getting. And if you just want to know what you're getting, I mean, you'll probably get better ones if you went to WeatherTech or whatever, but you know, again, these are about a quarter the cost. So the bottom of these does not have any kind of like things to hold them in place. What you could do is, if you really wanted something to hold it, like I think the Smartliner ones have the nipples on the bottom. I don't know. Again, I don't know what they look like when you get them, but these don't have any kind of nipples to hold them on or like that. But they seem to be pretty snug where they're at. Put down here with their feet. Same time, I'm going to show you the seat covers I got on eBay too, which actually aren't too bad. They do move around a little bit. So what you could do if you really wanted to would take some Velcro strips and I'd glue, and then the ones I have adhesive on them. I may do this myself. I have a whole bunch of this stuff. I could just put this stuff on the bottom of them. It would probably grip onto that carpet just fine. So there's that option. Probably do that if you didn't want them to move around. Here's what the back ones fit like. They seem to fit pretty good. They're a little bit on the tight side when in place on here. So I guess that's good, because then the back ones definitely won't move around at all. So that's what the back one looks like in place. This is on the 2003 Silverado. I guess they're the same from 99 till 2007 or 6 or something like that. They have a nice finish on them, kind of a rubbery feel. They're not just plastic, it's a nice rubberized plastic. So it's kind of nice feel. Cleans up, seems like it'd be really easy to clean. So stick around for the seat covers. I'll show you that. They were $100 I got on eBay. Actually look really nice. So I got these. Again, I don't want to buy a new pickup. Tell us about that in the comments, how much those cost if you looked correctly. I couldn't believe how much their new pickup truck is. I might as well fix the old one I got. So again, let's see what these ones do. These ones have like a little hole that you could put some sort of a holder to keep it in place. So maybe if that was an issue. I mean, when you're driving, I shouldn't move around really. They're a lot better than the regular formats I had. So they'll definitely stay in place a lot better than those do. They're also pretty easy to remove. In the back, you have to move the seats all the way up to get them out. In the front, you can just lift them out like this. And then, again, you can look at the bottom. They don't have any little tits or anything like that to hold them in place. So keep that in mind. Again, if you want to spend the extra money, you don't get the... I think the WeatherTech ones do, but I'm not sure. It's easier to get in here with one hand. With two hands, I mean, a little nice and tight fit. With two hands, you can get them in easily, but one-handed, it's a little tougher. And these were, I think, when I bought them, they were $139. These ones, again, they come out pretty easily. They fit pretty tight in the back. If you wanted them to fit a little less tight, you can always take a little grinder and grind out stuff like that a little bit. But I think they're fine just the way they are. If you're really picky, you could probably play with them a little bit, get it a little bit nicer. But definitely a lot better than any other alternatives. You know, like these formats here, not good really. They didn't last very long. And the other one on the other side, you know, some of the part chipped off of them. They just didn't last. So anyway, let's move on to the seat covers. So I think that those Smartliners are definitely a buy. I would definitely look at those as a cheaper alternative if you're looking for something to save a little bit of money. Now, these seat covers for $100 on eBay. Look at that. Leather. The leather feels and smells like leather. I don't know what it is, but it sure does feel and smell like leather. And I hit it with the heat gun to get it nice and tight like this. I have a video on my other channel about how to put these $100 seat covers on. So look up $100 seat covers on eBay and you'll find the other video. Maybe I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in those. The only thing about these that I'll tell you that may be good or bad for you, it doesn't matter, is the color is not perfectly matched. So that is the only thing that I really have any kind of complaint about, if anything. And I don't really mind the color being off. It's you can see the other color is kind of more brown. This is a little more gray. It doesn't quite match the headrest. I'm totally okay with that. They fit really nice. They went on. I did a whole video on how to get them on good. I used a heat gun on them, and that helped get any of the wrinkles out of them. It came out really nice. Actually, I'm really impressed with the $100 seat covers on eBay. Now, I'll tell you on the sides, right here where the seat belt is, they didn't cut out both sides exactly the same. They cut them out both exactly the same in the instead of making this one have like a little bit more for, cut in for the seat belt. So it did get a little bit wrinkly on this side. So what I did is I took a little extra foam and put it in there. And this back, look at that. I mean, that looks fantastic. They were a little difficult to get on because you have to put the Velcro in and all that. Again, you can watch that other video of installing these if you want, but these definitely spruced up the truck. Anybody with some decent amount of talent could probably put these on themselves. It's not that hard to do. It was a little bit, I would say, if you had some upholstery experience at all, you could probably get these on at least as good as I did. Like I said, I got a little bit of a wrinkle here. If I played around with it a little bit longer, I could probably get that out. But again, they're comfortable. They're just so much better than what was on here, was just rotten. So again, the color, if you can see there, it's a little different. So other than that, I say they're a great deal. I'm going to say that Smartliners are definitely a huge plus for an old truck and keep it running for a while. And I also have a headliner video on the other one if you want to see that. You can check that out later. I'll put the links in the description of those, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Please like, share, and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on those Smartliners. I think they're really great, worth the money.